What's up, everybody? Shawn here with another Live to Roll Live. This week is going to be a really chill hangout show because we are all pretty tired from the weekend. But we're going to be talking about the Chicago Abilities Expo and our weekend and the travel and all that stuff. So I am Shawn. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic from a snowboarding accident 18 years ago. I guess, Tom, you want to go ahead? Normally, I go ahead.
What's up, everybody? Tom Conaway, C5 6 Quad, coming at you from sweet, beautiful Southern California. Yeah. Oh my gosh, nothing make you miss home like a little vacation away from home. But I'll tell you what, I'm ready to go back to Illinois today. Let's go. I'm gonna turn around and hop on another train, get back to my people. Right. Maybe not that, but
maybe not today, but and not train.
Well, calm down, Tom. Calm down. Get a little crazy over there.
I couldn't even if I wanted to, and we'll talk about that shortly.
But yeah, Bobby, go ahead, and then we'll let the ladies close it out.
No problem. I'm super jealous hearing a couple of the little stories, but can't wait to dive in. I'm Bobby Rohan, C5, C6 quadriplegic, 33 years. And like I said, I'm excited to hear about our stories. So I'm going to move it over to Brianna so we can get going.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brianna. I'm a T12 through Al5. I was shot about 6 years ago. And yes, I'm super excited to talk about it. I'm a little laggy today, so bear with me. But yes, let's go to the twins.
What's up, Nikki and Ashley? You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'm Ashley. I'm Nikki. C4 Quad, T6 Para. From Chicago. Injured March 2019 in a car accident.
The heroes of the weekend. Without our Chi-Town family, this would not have functioned the way that it did.
No, yeah, they had so much help from you guys. Thank you so much locally and stuff. Yeah, thank you. And it was so cool. That was the first time we actually have gotten to all meet and hang out in person. So it was a great weekend.
What's up, Bella and Mimi? Our Zamora family, we love you guys. Tell John I say hey. I hope he's watching and doing good too. I'll shoot him a text. And what up, Adrian? Yeah, Tom is always lit, dude. 24/7, 365, baby. But yo, my body's freaking out right now, so I'm just having to do what I can to keep myself functioning. But we out here.
Can't wait to hear about it, but Shawn, let's hear about our sponsors.
Oh yes, thank you for the reminder, Bobby. Because I am honestly really tired today, guys. So let's just bear with me on the whole show. But yeah, thank you to our sponsors. Mobility Professionals. There we go. Got them to click. Oh dang it, and off again. And there we go. Quad hands. All right. Thank you to our sponsors, Mobility Professionals. They are mobility specialists here in Southern California. And if you are in need of any type of wheelchair, commode chair, mobility device, they can take care of you. Give them a call. They have great people working there, great customer service. And then their sister company. What's up?
I was going to say, you got it? You want me to get it?
Oh, go for it. Yeah, get Urology Pros. Get it,
Urology Pros. They're their sister company, Mobility Professionals, and they specialize in urological supplies. They are national. So, get any Midwest folks out there that met us this weekend, and you guys are in need of some urology supplies in a convenient and meaningful way, come up. They'll help you out, work with your insurance, do it all.
Yeah, they're awesome people, awesome like they really are a good company that take care of you. And honestly, without their help, we would have not been able to make it to Chicago because without the sponsors' help, there was no way the travel would have been possible. So we are very grateful for them for that. So yes, thank you so much.
And any potential sponsors out there that want to see us in other cities, let us know. Sponsor the show and
let us know. We're waiting for you.
We are.
And we are going to be, just to let everybody know, we are going to be in Houston. I don't know if all of us will be, I'm trying to see how many of us I can get there. But we'll be in Houston and then Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, in the next couple of months. So check out the Abilities Expos.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wish I could go to
All right, I
Phoenix.
think the burning question is, and I think
Yeah.
everybody's asking, is Tom alive? For one, for two things, we heard about a crash, but it was sounded like you beat it on the way out, so that's a good thing. And then you did another
It
46 hours back. So tell us about your train ride and that big story.
it was crazy. The craziest thing was is yeah, there was a train crash. Thoughts and prayers to everybody involved in that. It was actually our train that me and my mom and my sister took out there on Monday.
It was the
It was
same.
that train that crashed on the Southwest Chief line. That train is closed down for the next couple of days while they investigate what happened and clear the derailed trains. So there's not even any trips back via that line to Chicago in the next couple of days, which is just kind of crazy. A little surreal, TBH. Um, but it's all good. We're safe. We're here. It was a delay. It was like 7 hours late getting home. I don't know if it was due to that, as that was kind of behind us, but I'm sure that had some effects on the system, and they were going really slow in certain parts, just making sure we had a safe ride. So it was all good. And I don't know. I have too much to say about Amtrak right now. Like I think total in the last 8 days, I spent um, it was supposed to be 82 hours, but it ended up being like 90 hours on the train and
Damn.
90 hours in my chair. The way there was a little bit more comfortable than the way home. It was booked out. Every seat was booked. Even like you'd get some people off at one stop and then they'd be filled up at the next stop. So it was just really packed the whole time. There's 12 people in the car total. And that's just on our car. There is no accessible bathroom. And I mean, I say that there is one, but it's not meaningfully accessible for any quadriplegic that or paraplegic that watches the show. And I mean, anybody else could tell you. Like the only my chair would fit in there, but I would have to tilt down all the way, get my chair as small as I could, and then like my sister have to like sit with her hand on the door and like hold it closed because it still wouldn't shut, and that's not accessibility, not meaningful accessibility for someone who has to catheterize or adjust or take care of any kind of thing. It's just not possible, especially with a caregiver, especially if you're a quadriplegic and you require assistance. Like they can't assist you in there because it's just not workable. I could not have done it by myself. It wouldn't have been possible. The only way that I could have done it is with my mom and my sister. Shout out to mom and Am. Love you guys.
Yes.
We can be a little bit like oil and water sometimes. Like just how families are. Especially on a trip like that. But they're awesome and like they're the most loving, beautiful, amazing people in the world. And these ladies and Shawn and even Bobby, although you haven't got a chance to know him that well yet, I can tell you that they are. And I mean, it was amazing. Huge shout out to Nikki and Ashley too. I mean, the first of all, huge shout out to the whole Literal family. I mean, like you guys are fucking amazing. Hard to
Funny,
keep friends.
Tom. Thank you,
I
thank you,
know.
thank you.
But it was really magical, like being out there with everybody together. Nikki and Ashley, we came into Union Station in Chicago, and the show was actually in the West Burbs outside Chi City. So we weren't really like in Chicago.
Yeah.
But we were in spirit. But that meant that there was a 45-minute trip between the train station and the hotel, and there is a bus. We didn't even attempt that because the amount of luggage that we had, it wasn't really feasible to travel that way once we were there on the train. My mom and Emma and I, we just couldn't carry everything on the bus like that. And it was three buses, two buses and a train, and a half an hour walk, and that just wasn't working. So thankfully, Nikki and Ashley loaned us their vehicle. Nikki gave us a ride from the train station out there, and they helped us out with our van getting back to the station too, which is just amazing. Like it honestly, wouldn't have worked. We tried some alternative transportation to get back from the hotel to the train, but we called like 6 different transportation agencies, and none of them serviced that area because it was like outside the city. And that's the same issue we run into in Los Angeles in Southern California, is that like there might be, a small area where you can get service, accessible transportation with taxis or otherwise, but you go anywhere outside like the main metropolitan area, it's impossible. And it feels almost like desperate. Like, I mean, without these guys and like without these people here knowing, like, all right, we have a backup no matter what, like, it was still kind of like a nervous, situation to feel and to be in. And I mean, I don't know, I could talk forever, but I want to talk a little bit about the expo and whatever. But the synopsis is, I mean, I recorded a lot of it, and we're going to be talking a lot more about it. But
It's echoing.
that might be, yeah. Are we good? No,
I don't hear him. No, go ahead.
it might be Nick and Ashley.
I hear.
No, because they're muted. Huh. All right.
Oh, I can hear
Not
you
sure.
too.
Sorry
Sorry for
about
the
that.
technical difficulties, you guys.
I think it went away.
Okay, come on, computer,
That was weird.
work with us. Um,
Oh,
That
that,
was
the
just
synopsis, the bottom line is, I don't know, like I would not do it again. Not that way.
yeah.
No
I don't
way.
think, dude.
I
No
don't
way,
blame
no
you.
how.
No, bro.
It was far too difficult. The being in a 1970s train, I felt like I was in Mission Impossible 1. Like where they're like the train scene at the end of like the flying the helicopter, whatever. I feel like we're on that train, except it's not a bullet train. Like it's a slow ass train. Then, but I'm sure we're on the same like the train from like the late 80s or early 80s. It's just crazy. Like it felt wild. I mean, we're in 2022. I feel like it almost feels discriminatory, the lack of accessibility, to the point where I couldn't get off at certain fresh air stops because they had this janky, big, metal, ugly, gnarly, like dangerous looking ramp that the attendant had to pull out every time. And on the way there, we had a great one, and he made it like a point to provide that for me. But on the way back, like we had, shout out to them too. They were nice, but we were running late. The conductor didn't want to stop and have him put it out. The attendant was kind of lazy and didn't want to, have to deal with it, which like made me feel bad. Like made me not want to ask, which I just shouldn't have to feel that way. Period. Like on a 41-hour trip, like every 5 or 6 hours, I should have the same opportunity as everybody else to step off the train and get some fresh air. Like do what everybody does. I mean, bottom line, not asking for anything extra. And they, it was even hard pressed for that. Um, so I don't know. It sucked. It sucked. It felt like it could have been better. That being said, the Southern Midwest is a beautiful, beautiful place. We got to travel across 8 different states. There was an amazing, unique opportunity. Got to see some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. I mean, everyone was magical. Um, See, just some different stuff, some different parts of the U.S. that I'd only seen, through pictures and video and like told experiences. So it was awesome to do that and experience that. It just wish it would have been a little bit more comfortable.
Next time you can just fly over it and get like a real broad
Yeah.
view.
Yeah. I mean, there are ways to be more comfortable, but it comes down to money, that cash moolah.
Dude.
You gotta pay the piper. Yeah, you gotta pay for business class, which I'm not sure if that gives you any difference. Like accessibility wise, to be honest, you don't have access to any other car. You don't have access to the food car. You don't have access to the concession car. If you have a sleep car, you would be bound to your cabin. I mean, meaning like you couldn't go to the dining car. Like they would have to bring the food to you. So there would be no opportunity to socialize, which was a really awesome aspect of the train. Got to meet some amazing people that we're traveling to. This awesome couple that were traveling to go, be with their son while they deliver their second grandchild and stuff, and things like that. I love meeting people. They're like fans of the channel. They subscribed. They're gonna check us out. So, shout out Lyndon and Michael and all the other amazing people we met along the way, because we did meet a lot of really amazing, beautiful people. So that would suck. Again, not accessibility, not access. Like, we're living in 2022. I know that there's a way that we can create like access between like a accessible sleep car and a dining car. Like, there has to be a way. But this is a story in like funding and stuff. A lot of the funding they get goes out to the East Coast. Say if you take East Coast trains, it's a different experience. Um, it's because it's just like impress the politicians and stuff. It's where a majority of the funding has gone to upgrade trains. I'm not gonna say it's my last train trip. I don't know. I want to go up north. I guess the trip to Seattle is supposed to be better. On the Coastal Starlight. At least they have the opportunity to travel with another wheelchair. So that's different. Um, but I've even been on Metrolink, like local trains here from like here to San Diego and here to like other counties and areas and stuff, and they are better. Like that, I can go into the bathroom and turn my wheelchair. So I know it can be done. Like I know it could be better. It's just I don't know. I mean, again, I maybe I'm getting a little preachy, like conspiracy theory here. I'm sorry, tell me to stop. But it runs on diesel engines. Like they fill up 700 gallons at Albuquerque. It's 1,400-gallon gasoline trip one way. You're kidding me? Like, how do they not have a better, more efficient way to transport people? Like, it seems crazy. But I don't know. Maybe my expectations are too high. I should stop. But we were 7 hours late. We literally got off the train at 2 p.m. My dad picked us up at Union Station. They dropped me off here at 3 o'clock. They
So about a half hour before we started the show.
Pod. I don't know. Like, I'm still processing a lot of this. Like, I really just finished my trip. So I don't know. It's a lot, but it was cool. I mean, I'm so happy I did it. Like, I would have like moved freaking heaven and earth if it meant getting to Shy City and getting to kick it with my fam there. I mean, like, for real. Like, we talked about it, but like, I'll never forget this weekend. I'll never forget the memories. The memories I made, the people that I met. Like, it was really, really magical. So let's talk about it.
There's not too many spots I can say I did a 90-hour train trip for one weekend. I mean, you got a story to tell your kids one day, so that's pretty cool.
Exactly. And I mean, I got a story to tell a lot of people. I filmed all of it. Like, we got some really cool videos, get some really cool pictures, and we're planning on trying to talk about it.
Yeah, we filmed a lot this weekend.
And we're gonna track, like tag Amtrak in every one of these. Like, yo, give us our money back. Give us a flipping infinite rail pass until you fix this stuff. Let's go. I'll take your train again, but you guys gotta hook us up. But I mean, I want to tell this story because there are tens to hundreds of people that are affected by this every day. There are thousands, tens of thousands affected every year that are not traveling in a safe way. I mean, the cost to my body. I mean, I'm getting funny spasms right now. I know I don't have any pressure wounds on my ass, but like, I'm gonna hop out of my chair and get in this bed, after this pod, and stretch and make sure my body's good and stuff. But if I did not have two full-time caregivers with me, that like love me endlessly and like want me to be healthy, I could have ended up in a desperate situation. If I needed to get across the country, for family emergency or something, and I risk travel like this, there's a real chance I could have ended up in a situation that could have put me down for months, years, permanently, or forever change how I live my life for a trip on a train. It seems kind of crazy, and it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Yeah.
I got a question. Did you look up any like ADA stories about traveling across the states on Amtrak and what people have experienced before, or is there lawsuits out there? Do you know of?
I don't know too much. I did do some research in terms of like people's train travel experience, and Um, I spoke to. I mean, what Amtrak tells you is a lie. It's a lie. I mean,
It's a lot.
what they claim are accessible services are not. I mean, but they
Well,
lie
what most
about even
places
like
claim are
services on their
disability.
train. Like they say they have Wi-Fi. They don't have Wi-Fi on their train. They do on the East Coast trains. But again, if you advertise it here in the West Coast, like that's false advertisement again. Like that's not legal. But I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe I'm wrong. Um, it's a tough
Uh,
job they have. It's a crazy operation trying to shuffle in hundreds of people in and out of the cars, and people not getting off the stops, and then the delays, and then when we had people that were supposed to connect on trains here in LA this morning, they had to get off in Barstow and catch a bus, a Greyhound, up to Merced to connect with their train that's going to take them to Emeryville or Seattle or like further up the coast. And that's why I asked the attendant, I'm like, what happens to those people who paid for the Coastal Starlight Tour train? Like, do they get money back for missing half of it and like having to go through Central Valley on a bus to like catch up? And he goes, no. He said, not to my knowledge. He's like, our only responsibility is getting you from point A to point B, um, and getting you there safely. Now, I don't know where their responsibility lies beyond that. It's a federal company. It's a federal corporation. I don't know. It's federally subsidized business. I'm sure they're out there trying to make profit because they have to be. I mean, what you pay, it was $300 round trip. I mean, for me and my mom, it was $700. Um, and I don't know. Some people, if you didn't buy your tickets early enough, I mean, um, pay like $1,000 for that trip. It's like close to an airplane ticket for I
Yeah.
don't know, a bit
And
of
I
a
wonder,
mess.
it's funny you said something about the fuel. I'd be curious to know if how much fuel the plane takes compared to, a train.
Yeah, well, I mean, jet fuel is different than diesel,
True.
so we are talking about different kinds of fuel. And I don't know. All I know that it all seems, at least the train. I mean, we again. Sorry, I'll plot out of it. But you just see other parts of the world where they have better, more efficient systems, fully electric, faster, safer, more accessible services. But we just haven't put in the money to invest. Bottom line, because too many people drive. We support roads and stuff. Like that's America. Everybody's got a car. But it's not that easy to even drive across the U.S. And a lot of people, it is still like one of the cheaper forms of travel. Like um, gas prices and plane prices have gone up exorbitantly. Um, yeah, my sister just said in the chat her ticket was $550 because she just got a little more last minute. And yeah, nature of the beast. But a lot of people are choosing trains, or at least like last couple of months, because all like other alternative forms of travel have become more expensive. Airline tickets have almost doubled. Gas prices have literally doubled. So like that's a lot of people are like, oh, what can I do? Maybe I'll try the train. I'll eat a day and chill. But if you do like it can chill on the observation car with like the cool rooftop windows and stuff and like can see the journey, hell yeah. But not when you're in a cramped car with 12 other people and you have like some lame ass dirty windows that like they don't even take the time to clean, all like water spotted and dirty and streaky. Like, hey, I want to enjoy the view, that's all I got. But here we are. It was all good. The Abilities Expo was amazing. It
Yeah.
was a special
Yeah.
thing. It was a lot of fun, not just because we got to see our people, but just to learn about some of the services in the Midwest, learn about some of the companies out there, meet some of the people. It was cool. I got to talk to some people from New Motion in Chicago, and I apologize to that poor rep that had to talk to me for 30 minutes. about how crappy your company is. But he was really great. To be honest, he was super like awesome and honest and like real with me. And he took my information and he said that he was going to forward along to some people at the company and see if like um they would like have someone reach out to me and answer some additional questions because I got some. But that was cool. It was fun, and yeah, it was awesome to like go hand out some sponsorship stuff to some companies out there in the Midwest, and just like network with different people. It was very cool.
Yeah, we got to meet
How
some
about
cool
you guys?
people out there for sure.
How was y'all's experience?
How'd you guys enjoy the expo, Nikki and Ash? That was your first time being in an Abilities Expo.
It was really cool. I liked it. So I didn't really get to see like too much of it. So like the half that was closer to our booth. I did rock climb. That was cool, and I got to meet all of you guys besides Bobby. That was cool. And Jessica. Yeah, Jessica.
Got to meet Wesley. That was amazing. He was really
yes,
cool.
that
Yeah.
was awesome. It was really
He's
cool too because there were some people in Chicago that I had spoken to before, like when they were newly injured, and then they were there and they like stopped me and said hi. So that was cool to meet them too. Yeah, and I actually had a girl at Wesley's speech that I went to that said a PT that we went to Shirley Ryan, like our same rehab. She was like, told me about twins, and then I found you guys on social media, and it was so cool. So it was interesting meeting a lot of like different wheelie friends, low key.
Yeah, heck yeah. The wheelie friends are the best friends.
Yeah, we got to meet.
Oh yeah.
That's always the best part of Abilities Expo. It's almost like a family reunion every year you go, and the longer you go in this wheelchair life or this SEI life, the more friends and more connections you meet up, and it just becomes like a class reunion every year, which is awesome.
I want that to be
Yeah.
the class reunion out in Chicago. Heck yeah, that'd be so fun.
That'd be dope.
I know.
Yeah,
Nikki
it was
asked
cool
which expo
sharing
was
the
better.
information with all the new ones, with all the new people that have like no idea that we even exist in the world, and how like surprised and how happy that they were to find out that there was resources like this on YouTube for our community.
Yeah,
Made some
for
really
sure.
meaningful personal connections. Like me and my mom met this woman. She just had her 4-year-old daughter who was in a car accident, and that was like how old I was when I was injured, and she showed us some pictures and talked to us, and I don't know, we all honestly like broke down a little bit, just because of the closeness of the situation, but it was really cool for for me to meet her, and then to exchange information and stuff, and to talk to her, and we had this one guy who was like, "Yo, I watched Shawn's, like car transfer video like 5 years ago." This like Chicago guy, and he's like, I've been following Live to Roll ever since. And he got to meet us and see us, and we got to meet him and be out there. And I don't know, like it sounds so cheesy, but that's why we do it. Like that is like so cool. I love to meet people who have seen stuff on the channel and benefited from it, and who know us already, but just like how we knew Nikki and Ashley, but we didn't really know them, but we do now. Like that's why this is cool, and this is like we have to do it, is because it's so meaningful.
I thought it was really cool too how we like hung out with people after the expo. Like
Yeah.
and that was cool at the expo, and we all like brought someone back to like hang out with us.
I know.
And
Yeah, every night pretty much somebody hung out, came and hang out. That was cool.
Yeah.
we
Like the
partied.
expo was cool,
Yeah.
but the after hours were better.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to talk about that? What did we do? We
got-
partied. We partied.
We crashed a party.
We did crash a party one of the nights while we were at our hotel.
Crashed a party.
We rolled in there like a party train. That's what I wish. I'm trying to get
insane.
Maya on the call right now, but I can't add another call right now. I'm trying to figure out a way
Oh,
because she's off of
no.
work and she wants to hop on. But yeah, that was
Oh,
all
okay.
Maya.
Let me drop off then. I'll drop off and let her
No,
get on with you guys.
Actually, you know what? I can drop off, and then you guys can do it because you guys were all there.
I don't want to make somebody drop off, you guys.
I want
that's cool.
everybody here.
I know I want to have everybody here. I just can't do it with the eCam thing. I thought she was gonna be at work, so I was like, she just got off, and um, yeah, I was
No,
trying to figure out a way.
jump on. If you need me to jump back on, I can.
Okay,
Right.
I'll text her right. Hold on. I'll text her right now, and then we'll see when she's ready. Yeah, we'll switch. We'll do a little quick switch for a
Let me
while.
touch base with my main man, Bobby. How are you?
Yeah,
dude?
let's talk.
How,
Yeah, let's ask
how's
before you
your,
go.
how's your week?
Why don't you
gone?
give us an update?
I know. Thanks, Mason. Put a little super chat in there. Thanks, Mason, and asked how I was doing. Much better. Just healing up slowly, but surely. And um, yeah, it's just literally a pain in the ass to heal up this surgical wound, but it's going. I made a lot of progress again this week, so everything's working. And Tuesday is my big day because I stay up from 12 until 4:30, which is good for me, and
Yeah.
good to be up and getting some things done, and then I'll be heading laying down. But I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Bob. Thanks, man. We're
was thinking about you. We were
good.
missing you hardcore out there.
Oh, I know. I got to hang out with the twins. They were, got to watch them for like 20 minutes as they were working the booth. So that was
Oh,
kind of
yes.
cool. But
We did talk to Bobby.
Yeah, on the live. I know. And that's what I messed up too. I should have, in the corner of this app, if I would have clicked the interview on button thing, Bobby could have called in because he was trying to call in and we could have popped him up and been talking to him like live on the thing there. But that was my fault. There was just so much going on during the day and I was so tired.
yeah,
Was
that's the one thing that's fun about the booth. It's all the action comes from you, and especially our booth has the cool shirt, the cool people, the cool volunteers. So you
We
can't
actually
go wrong
got
with
talked to by the CEO of the Abilities Expo the second day about the crowd gathering in front and if we could form it a little more to the other open side because we just had so many crowds around the booth.
And
Give
to
us
be fair,
a bigger booth, cheaper next year.
well, to
I
be
know.
fair, they put a wheelchair repair booth right across from us, Frog Legs or whatever. Like, and
Yeah,
they had,
that was
like, a
part
repair
of it.
station. And like they would get congested AF, and then our congestion
so
would kind of mingle with theirs, and it would be a lot. But like, yo, give us a break.
Yeah, I know. Well, he was kind of joking. They like us actually. They do like us at the Abilities Expo. So and we like them. So we're cool. Before you take off, Bobby, how I roll asked if you're still using the honey, or if you are back because I know you had to stop again, and then if you went
Actually,
back.
yeah, no, it turned out that I only used it for a couple days, and then this wound doctor said, "Hey, no, it's going to make it too moist. He wants it dry inside." So we just went with I can never pronounce it. It's a little string gauze that you cut into pieces, and you just pack it with that, just 5 centimeters, and that's it. They just kind of pack it very lightly, clean it up, and I'm good to go. So, but it's still making good progress. So yeah, thanks for asking.
All right, awesome, man. That's good to hear. I think everybody's happy about that.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll be healed up for some of this travel soon.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I'm going to be missing a big trip coming up and going to Colorado with my wife, but there will be others. So I just rather get this healed up.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully, I think, because I'm pretty sure Houston's probably out too, but maybe by Phoenix, hopefully we can do a little, it's not too far, hopefully.
yeah, no,
We'll
that
see.
will be for sure. Yeah.
All right, cool. So
How
that'll
we
be good.
can.
But yeah, man.
yes.
So
What was your favorite part of the expo, Brianna? What was your favorite part of the weekend?
My favorite part of the expo is definitely just meeting everybody. It was just so much fun to just give the resources to people who really want them. All the messages that I've received afterwards of people just saying that they really was a highlight of their day, meeting me or talking to us at the booth or sending me pictures of them in their shirts. It's just really was empowering also to give women this new idea of confidence and how you should be confident with your disability and in a wheelchair, and like my speech to them about just being proud of who you are and not wanting the outside people to look at us as pity, and just them looking at us and knowing that we are proud to be disabled and we're people and we're happy in this world, and um, just seeing their face light up when they heard that, and them wanting a shirt and wanting to buy merch and bringing their other family members to the booth to show them, and stopping multiple days. Like, that was just so amazing, and still gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, and I think just in general was just hanging out. I just have endless laughs. Like, me and Cage, my little brother, came with me, and we just have been talking nonstop.
Shout out to Cage, because Cage is like, I mean, Cage and Hefe. Because Cage and Jeff, like, they were just like the glue that kind of held everybody together. Like, for real though. Like, we were we were having so much fun. But shout out to Cage, and just in case
He loves you guys so much.
Any stories are told, everything is a legend from here on out. Okay.
Yeah, a legend. I know. Yeah, Bobby. If you do hop off and want to listen to some of the we'll go into some of the more party stories. Yeah, those are the less. Dad lives to roll. Dad might want to step off for these. Just kidding. No, we didn't get that crazy. We didn't get that crazy.
I cannot wait to tell the Bobby stories when we come back from.
Tom had a restaurant. Happy birthday to us, and it's not even our birthday.
That was
we
awesome.
missed your guys' birthday. We had to catch up. That was golden.
But a beautiful memory.
No, that was so amazing. I want to tell that story. That was so sick.
Live to roll almost popped the booth. Period.
Shout out Donna and Velma. You guys are the best.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the family members that came through. You guys are all amazing.
We had a lot of awesome help.
The same. You guys are, just the glue that helps this whole thing work, and
and of course the Conaway family.
Shout out to Grandma. Shout out to Em. Shout out to Donna. Shout out to my mama, the hero.
I feel like we all had like a very special part of like the weekend, and
they're about to join right now too. Yeah, I know, it was awesome. It was, and Maya and TJ, I think, are both joining right now when they do join.
Okay,
so
TJ's
for sure. Gonna hop on with us. He was one of our.
Bye, Bobby.
Thanks for coming on.
Bobby, I'll go give you a call later, man.
You got it.
See. All right, man. See, Bob.
Love you, Bobby.
At the next Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
I thought it was so cool how y'all.
Hi, Maya.
What up?
Yo, sorry guys, I don't have another. Hold on, let me.
What's up, TJ?
Hold on, let me adjust this. Let me take off the Bobby name. Sorry, guys.
You guys are Bobby. It's Bobby and TJ now.
Trying to do adjustments. I wasn't sure if since you guys were gonna make it, I didn't have it all set up. But I'm glad you guys did make it.
We're wearing our shirts like that.
I know, TJ's rocking the shirt. You're badass.
I'm rocking a Live to Roll one that I got.
I know, you guys are rocking the Live to Roll. Everybody's rocking gear. I know, that's awesome.
I want to come back. I want to come back. I miss you guys.
I miss you guys. It was too quick. I was crying. Ashley was crying.
Yeah, I was crying.
I may have squeezed out a tear too.
She was like, "That was so nice. Tell them what you told me." So bad. I felt like validated because I've never been around so many wheelchair users. But like listening, like me and Shawn and me had a lot of like similarities in our pain, and I was like, "Wow, this is so validating! My gosh!" Me and Tom with our power wheelchairs, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful!"
Hell yeah!
Me and Tom went on a whole adventure, just me and him. It was nice.
No, it was super cool. Yeah, the Quap Squad. I won't say it wrong ever again.
Good job, Tom.
So we got quads and paras in the literal fam, and we may have been being a little ableist up in here. TBH,
Yes, we were. Me and Brianna can attest to that.
And we're always saying the quad squad. and we're not including our paraplegic squad in with that. So we changed it up. It's not quad squad anymore. It's quad with beef at the end. Quad squad.
Literally, Tom, one of my
Yeah.
favorite moments is just when you turn to me at the end of the night and you're all fucked up and you're like, wait, Brianna, am I an ableist towards Paris? And I was like, yes, Tom, you are.
Oh
That
man.
was hilarious.
Excited. We're just excited, you
There
know.
may have been a little drinking involved. I was doing pretty good.
My favorite
like-
part was when the quad squad. Two girls.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
You guys are good, I think.
Oh, my favorite part was
Oh,
the
it's
first
lagging.
night when the quad squad was the only people that made it to the end.
Oh yeah, we were the four. That was right. Yeah, we were the last last in the sesh at the end there.
Is that really
I was
what-
exhausted that first night. Shawn was like, we're going to smoke another bowl. I was like, I'm going to bed. I need to lay down or I will not be able to function this weekend.
Y'all some podcasts, that's your problem.
every night,
That is
every
true.
night we partied a little bit. We didn't go super hard. The first night we partied a little bit. Everyone was super exhausted just from traveling, and like the first day was gnarly. But it was cool to just be out there. Shout out Finn McGool's Irish Pub.
Yeah,
for
that place is
hosting
our
us.
hangout for a few nights.
Yeah, we got to chill and make some friends there. That was super fun. The last night, like we wanted to, set it out right, which may or may not have no regrets. Like it was all good. I drank a little bit too much. I got a little swervy. We were doing some shots. Hefe got a little swervy.
I know he left the room. I was gonna try to get him to pop on here, but
Nikki even had a shot. Let's go. We got to. For anybody, we just give a little birthday shout out to Nikki and Ashley belated. We got to we met some Irish friends and at the pub.
We did.
And we had the whole pub singing happy birthday a couple days
Say
late.
what's up,
But we'll just say it again, ladies, happy belated
What's up,
birthday.
guys?
I hope we're able to do enough celebration out there this weekend and make up for it.
We did.
yeah, that was fun.
We crashed the party.
We did.
Yeah.
That was all Maya's lead too. Maya was leading. Maya and Ashley. Maya and Ashley were
I was
about
like,
to
oh,
have
no,
shit.
I'm
You
not
guys were
leading.
like-
Shout out.
I was honestly I was a little nervous to go in that thing. I was like, I don't know about this, but all right, we'll roll.
Me too, dude. Everyone was calling me out. I was getting peer pressured hard. Because the night before,
I was like,
everyone-
Tom, you're going to regret this if you do not go into that party
No.
with us.
so the night before, everyone was trying to go to bed. And I was trying to wild a little bit. I'm like, yo, I'm ready to go. We're out here in Chicago. But everyone was like, oh, we're tired. We're going to bed. So we stayed up a little late. We still had some fun. But everyone went to bed kind of early. So the next night, I was it was pretty late. We were all really tired. I was traveling the next day, and we were getting up super early. And everyone was calling me out. They're like, "Yo, Tom, come on! You were at a party last
Yeah,
night.
you tried
Let's
to
go."
go early.
And I was like, "They're like, you're bitching out now. Come on, what's happening?" But dude, there was this. It was like a quinceañera or something that was happening at our hotel, and the party was popping. And I'll tell you what, yo, Latinos, they know how to party, okay? It was sick. And shout out to Maya and Ashley. They instigated this whole thing. And dude, just imagine how many wheelchairs was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 of us, I think.
6 wheelchairs.
Yeah.
And then TJ, my sister,
And Jeff.
and we all rolled
And
in like a
Cage.
train. And
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Cage.
yeah.
Of course. Wow, how can we forget Cage? Cage was still.
Oh, Cage, dude. Oh my God, yeah.
My bad,
You're all-
Cage. My bad, homie.
No, Cage. I got mad love for Cage.
he's the
I feel
man.
like he's little brother to all of us now. Sorry, Brianna.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me
Yes.
doing that.
No, he loves
Yeah.
you guys. It was the best
He's all
weekend
over
ever
it.
for him. He's
It was
never
so
experienced
fun.
anything like that. And he absolutely adores you guys. He was just nonstop smiling and laughing and telling me remember this, remember that. And he's just super excited. So I'm really glad
That
that
is
he got to
awesome.
experience that with all you guys.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah, no,
up.
that was so fun.
We roll into this
We
party,
love cat.
and as soon as we do, like they just ramp the music up, and they start playing this like
Hold on.
Mexican metal, and it's so loud, and everyone's banging their head,
It
and no one
was
plays. It's like
crazy.
going freaking crazy, dude. And it was pretty wild. We danced for like 5 minutes. We turned around and we got out. We're like, all right, we crashed it. We did our thing. We out of here. Like we dipped,
Yeah,
and
we
we got
went
some
in.
validation from the people on the way out. Like we got some smiles and some fist
I got a
bumps.
fist bump.
Yeah, got two.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, they weren't mad about it. They were smiling. They welcomed us in. Once the party train started rolling in,
Yeah.
they were just like, "Yeah, all right, come on."
Yeah, like going in.
Nervous.
Guys, you want to dance?
And you guys can see some of that video on, I think, probably on Maya's Instagram, TikTok, something, and Nikki and Ashley's maybe. And I got it all on video on the GoPro. It's going in. I have so much footage from the weekend that I don't even know. I'm still uploading and getting on. But yeah, it was fun. All right, hey Jeff, Jeff was gonna say what's up, and he's got a bowl for me ready because I saw you guys were smoking earlier, so I gotta join the sesh. So yeah, what's up, guys? Jeff, you got the pen down. Say what's up.
what up,
Hey.
Hefe?
So yeah,
The
that's
man, the myth, the legend.
yeah. He came. You guys would have got the earbuds in, but they said you're the man.
Oh, tell him thank you for everything.
And thank you for everything.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
Jeff speaking to the big crowd.
Nikki and Ashley, that van was right, has helped.
Yeah.
Tom,
Thank you,
good
guys.
man.
What up, dude?
TJ.
You're the man, bro. Love
Yo.
you.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
he said
Green.
baby dad.
Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, guys. All right. So cheers, guys. Ashley, you going or
All
what?
right.
Wait, I can go too. I have
you
a
guys
bowl
were all
around
session.
here. I
You
already
guys were all
smoked up
session
lunch,
earlier,
I'll
so I was just
bowl.
like, man, I gotta join in. Is
Well,
Tom
you-
able?
I wanna
Are you
do
able,
cheers.
Tom?
420 cheers.
At the LA Expo, all the LA locals will be here for sure. All right, Jeff.
It's like it protects me from getting burned.
That would be cool to make it to that one.
Move the fan.
It's so funny. We met these like beautiful, amazing couple there. Names are Mike and Linda, and they're just older. They're like retired, more conservative, but they were just like super sweet and like very supportive of the channel or whatever. And she was like, "I'll tune in," and I was like, "I hope you guys are okay with marijuana and we're not offending you, Mike and Linda, if you're a little bit more conservative." But peace and love regardless. But no, it was so cool. They were like really awesome. And plus, like their grandbabies due in like a couple days, which is really exciting.
That is
Little
very-
baby.
I
very
think
cool.
that I was surprised with how many people were like drawn in by the like Willie Stone sign and just like hearing that we were stoners and like how
I
much
know.
they love that and that they
Yeah.
feel like it's needed in the community. It's like there's not really another group of like stoner disabled people that are like on posting videos consistently.
Yeah. I mean,
I wanted to share in Maya. There was this girl that came up to me and told me that, and Ashley, I guess, I don't know if I told you this, that she loved all of our confidence and like, she wishes to be like that in her chair.
Oh.
And I was like, that made me cry.
No, the girls loved you guys because you guys were just rolling around there like just some badasses, like just so I don't know,
like some wheel bad bitches.
like some wheel bad bitches, and the girls were definitely gravitating towards you. I could tell, like they were like, wow, like it was cool. It was really cool to see. So that was fun. It was a great weekend, honestly. Overall, everything was awesome.
Yeah.
And shout out
so
to
Love
connect.
these shirts.
the wheel bad bitch. Yeah, everybody, the girls
Don't
love
have
those
one,
shirts.
you're
And we
lame.
got the new V-necks out too now that are. I have to get them on the website still. I got them literally the day before we left. So,
If you
yeah, they're
don't
brand
have
new.
one,
So get
go
you
and get
some.
yourself one.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
they will be. I'll have them up on the website tomorrow.
Look at me
Give
and
me a day.
TJ and Shawn with these beautiful ass Live to Roll shirts. Hey,
Yeah, they're rolling the
hey,
living, rolling with the
Hey.
homies. We got
Hey,
Ashley
we
in the
some
pink
handsome
Ashley
V-neck
has one
fellas.
too. Yeah.
There's some beautiful ladies. Let's go. Look at Nikki and Ashley and Brianna. Maya, you're beautiful. You don't have a Live to Roll shirt on.
Oh,
It's
Maya
okay.
has a shirt
You just got off
on.
work. You know,
But
Yeah,
she's got a
check
dope
out the
shirt
gram.
on.
My
It's a dope. That's still a dope shirt
I
though.
do have a shirt on that Wes Hamilton, he gifted us a
Hell
couple of
yeah.
Yes.
and it
Dude,
says,
let's
do
talk
not let
about
your
our
shirt
boy
be your
Wes for a
identity.
second.
Because I'm wearing his
That's
hat.
yeah,
amazing.
that's dope.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
Oh
that's
yeah, I have this
awesome.
water bottle right
Hell
here
yeah.
too. I was
Well,
dropping the water bottle off the airport. It
Oh,
says, "I'm okay with being different, disabled, but not
yes.
really."
Oh,
We love
Yeah,
that's
it. He was
Wes was
super
super
dope. He
cool.
came
That
through
was
and
another
smoked with
guy
us
we've
one
only
of the
met on.
nights.
Yeah, he came through and hung out with us at the hotel and chilled and
yeah.
partied with us a little bit. Yeah, that was fun, man. That was cool meeting him because he's somebody I've just seen and been friends with on social media, and yeah, that was cool. Lots of cool experiences this weekend.
I'm gonna say something.
Oh
so
yeah,
cute.
and my mom says think it was Tom that pulled the fire alarm. Also, before we crashed the party, the fire alarm on the hotel got
Oh,
pulled at like
yeah.
10:30, and like
Yes.
everybody had to evacuate the hotel. Fire trucks pulled up, everything.
Hey,
It was
listen,
ridiculous.
It was
Yeah,
craziness.
I was just trying to hook these beautiful single ladies up with some like strong firemen, okay? You know, they rolled up, did they not? I'm just saying. Yeah,
I'm
no,
still
no.
convinced they were strippers. Low
I was
key.
just
They
gonna
were
say that,
convinced.
Maya.
they were
For
strippers.
the quince?
Yeah,
Uh,
that was the original plan.
Because they did
There
come
was-
back a second time for like
Right, they did
some
come
weird
back.
reason.
That was the strippers that came through.
The strippers. Yeah, the second round of strippers.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was all. That night was a pretty wild night. The fire
up,
alarm,
Peter?
the party crash. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, we
Peter?
didn't get to bed till like 1 o'clock, and we got to like the Union Station at like 8 a.m. the next morning. Crazy.
Damn, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a rough. That's
Yeah,
a
I
rough
got to
one,
see a
man.
little bit of Shire City. We got to go to this like breakfast spot called Lou Mitchell's or Lou Michette. I don't know if it's famous, but they had dope ass breakfast. It seemed kind of famous. They like opened in 1926. The architecture is stunning. The brick buildings were beautiful. I wish I
See,
had
I
more
like
time
that
to
stuff.
go
I wish I would have
like
seen
roll
that.
and check it out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool because
wish
I
you
feel like
guys
that's
would've
one
been
thing that's like
longer.
kind of sucks. Yeah, that we couldn't like really see
That is my
anything.
one.
Like we
That's
kind
my
of only saw like
main.
2 parking lots.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's my one regret for the weekend is not getting to go see more of the city. But
But
so,
that's our fault because
you know.
we should have taken like we should have gone home like Wednesday or Thursday. Because we should have had a couple days to chill in the city. But
Yeah,
hey,
that would have been
when
cool.
we're selling all this merch around the world and wilding out, that's what we will do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
maybe we
day.
can get a sponsor for B12 pills.
That's right. That's right. Heck
Seriously.
Well, we all gonna be
We
living
need
together in the
sponsor.
literal content house. Like 2 years. So,
Let's
we'll
go.
just
It's
be
gonna
traveling all. We'll just be
Yeah,
traveling
man.
all
Ashley
over,
has a
right?
bunch of ideas for our community. She's gonna be coming to LA, coming hard with her ideas. You guys just be ready.
I know that's what is
Oh,
awesome is
we
you guys
all
will be
are,
out here
yeah.
next month at least to visit next month. So we'll all get to hang out again, and hopefully you'll get to meet Bobby when you're out here. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, that'll be cool. But oh my God, Jeff! What the hell? Not you, Jeff. Another Jeff in our chat. Thank you. Holy crap! Wow.
Oh, thank you.
That's we really appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much. That's
Oh wow, thank you.
That's incredible.
That's super cool.
Yeah, that's something. Wow, thank you so much for the support. This
Yeah,
community is so
amazing,
crazy. The support we got. We even got one of the ladies that was at the booth across from us came over and just wanted a few stickers, and then just like donated $20 for like because she was like grateful for what we were doing and the stickers and just thankful. I was just like, oh, thank you. Like, yeah, I mean, like, so yeah, it's really cool. Thank you. We appreciate all that from love from you guys. And it'll help with our travel. I'm trying to get all of us to Houston. So, and then shit, if I could get, they asked about who's going to be in LA. Like, if I could get you guys to LA next year, I definitely want to do that. That would be really
That'd
cool.
be
Yeah,
dope.
So,
amazing.
because yeah, I mean, I know.
Why was I looking at plane tickets for Houston? Because I was like, I want to go now. I know.
Dude, if you guys find something, I mean, I'm definitely down to help at this point. We'll see what we can do. We need some more sponsors for sure, but yeah, if you guys want to go buy some merch on the website, hell yeah, do that too.
We're gonna sit down and look at the finances. Like, I really want to try to travel and do it too. Like, I love to like travel with my boy Shawn and like get a caregiver and like rock it and like try to make some content. Like 2 fucking wild quads traveling the world together. But
Hey,
I don't know,
Bobby.
man.
Dope story.
Anxiety, fears, travels, but if I'm with my boy, anything can work it out, right?
Right,
Um,
right.
so we're gonna be talking about. I really want to make it happen. But I'll tell you, you guys, like the most amazing thing was being together, being able to like talk in person and stuff. Like there's something different about talking online, but we just talked about some ideas for like this role, and stuff, and it's exciting to me. Like it's exciting to. I mean, we talked about this a year ago, of like coming out to Shy City. Of being like, I think I could go back to the episode where like I kind of joked about it, but not really. And here we are. Like we just got back, literally just got back from doing it, and I don't know. It's cool. You gotta like dream this stuff first, and then take those baby steps to try to make it happen. So we really appreciate the support, Jeff. Really excited about the contacts we made in the Midwest. Really excited about what the next few weeks are gonna bring in terms of this stuff. And I mean, I'll tell you what, you guys, like you don't see a lot of it. I hope we can upload a lot of it so you can see a lot more of it,
Yes,
like what we
YouTube
do in the
videos.
travel and everything. But
Yeah.
um,
I tried to shoot a good
it's something
amount, and you guys.
special. Something cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah, we'll try to get some like cool travel content. This video, we shot a lot this weekend, so you
Yes.
guys, I don't know, it'll be.
Did
I don't even
you
know what
record the accessibility in the rooms, Shawn?
I
I
did a
don't know if
little.
I. Okay, I'm glad you did because I didn't really record much of my not accessible bathroom very much.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was talking about, like the non-accessible rooms, like
I'll
how
have to
like
look.
really
Maybe
non-accessible they were.
I might have had the camera on a couple times. Like there's a few times I forgot it was rolling.
I know
Like
I
might have
definitely
I
had the
might have
camera
went in there
rolling a
for a
couple
pee,
times.
and like forgot. But probably I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, the accessible. Somebody actually asked about that. And the accessible. So we were able to get 2 of the 5 rooms I got were roll-in showers, and that was all I was able to book at the hotel because they were just filled up with whatever. So a lot of us just had to rough it on the crappier bathroom, and it was very inaccessible. If you had a small chair like me, you could get to the toilet, but the tub was like a hop over the toilet, so it was not too great.
And you could only reach the hot water, not the cold water, which was super
Oh,
annoying.
wow.
I could reach if I went to the edge of my chair, but it was just like I could barely,
Yeah.
like when I was spitting for my toothpaste, I could like barely spit into it, which was like, yeah, a little frustrating. Which I wanted to ask you guys, so was it just like that hotel and like pub that we went to that was like not accessible, or is Chicago like normally not as accessible?
So, are we frozen?
No, you're good.
No.
Oh,
You're good.
oh, we're frozen on our end.
It
We,
should catch
Yeah.
up. We can hear you, and you're fine.
I don't know. I feel like Chicago's hit or miss. To be honest, I never stayed at a hotel in Chicago since I've been paralyzed, so I can't like speak on that. But even the hotel bed was way too high. I was so happy to come home because I was so overdoing those transfers. I was like, I want my level transfers back, man. This is hurting my back.
I
Like,
did
Yeah.
notice that you guys that in the accessible rooms, the bed was higher.
Super high, stupid
It was
high.
high
For no
because my
reason.
bed, yeah, in the non-accessible room, that was actually one thing I noticed that the bed was not as high. So I was able to do that transfer. It was feasible for me to get into the bed.
Almost fell.
It's
But
so weird.
yeah, the accessible room had a higher one, and also has higher
I could-
toilets, which is I think good for most people if you're getting straight on. But me using my shower chair kind of sucks because I tried to use the one roll-in shower the last morning when they were empty, and I went in there to use like it was actually harder than I had anticipated because of the high toilet. But that's probably good if you're just sitting straight on the toilet or like if you're more
Yeah.
Those
functional.
beds really suck because I feel like after a couple of times doing it, like my brother, I would let him sleep in the morning, so I had to like get down to get ready and like go to the bathroom and stuff. So I like transferred a couple different times, and by the 3rd day, like your shoulders are just killing you, and like it's exhausting. And all I did is like toss them the backpack, and I threw my shoulder out just from the straining it a couple times. So it does suck, but I feel like also what we didn't do that I think we need to do next time that there's a big event is like make sure that we're stretching a lot and like reminding ourselves to stretch, because that's one thing that I didn't do, and I think my body's
I
just like getting more older inside of a chair, and it's just like needs to be stretched out. I'm just like not feeling the same way as I used to, especially when I first got injured, even at that, you know. So I think we need to do a lot more stretching and a lot more reminding ourselves to like drink a
Drink
lot of
water.
water and do take care of
Yeah.
ourselves at these events, because
Eat,
it just
because
gets
none of
so
us are eating.
hectic that we like
At the
neglect
event,
our
none of us
bodies
were eating.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eating was an issue for me.
It's so
I
hard because there's
spread.
people constantly. If you're at the booth, there was people coming by the whole time talking. So like it was hard to sit and eat. Like I think I ate like pistachios each day, like an apple. Like that was like my entire
Mhm.
day food for like while I was there. Just anything I could eat really fast.
Yes.
But
I
oh
had like
man,
these chicken beef jerky sticks for breakfast one day. Oh my goodness, never again.
oh no.
I had a bag of chips and Red Bull every single morning.
See,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I at
Maybe
least
That
like
I
one
was at
is
that. That
holding
doesn't
that
sound. I don't know if that's good. Uh, I was at least rocking a protein bar in the morning. I'd do like a protein bar right when I got up before I took off to the expo, and like at least that was something. But I don't know. And I
yes. And
actually
then
screwed my arm up too. What's that?
I tried out the shower bench in the accessible room for shits and giggles,
That didn't
and
look
it was not
nice.
it. No, it
No.
was not it. No.
No, those
I
things
just
will
don't.
hurt.
That's all I have to say. No.
Those things will hurt your booty. Like
Yeah,
they
those
are
are not.
not like soft material. Like not
What
safe.
is this?
Um, I
No, it's a hard
had
plastic.
I had my mom help me with my care the days that I was there. And I like fasted for a couple days on the way out there on the train because I was just really worried about my stomach. Didn't really end up fucking mattering because my body's a piece of shit. I'm sorry for the expletives there, but thank God I had good people who could help me out when I needed it. Um, but so I wasn't really eating until I got out there, and then I was still just like eating really light. Like my body just gets fucked from travel. Like I don't know why. And I got baked, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm swearing too much. I'll try to pull it back. My body got messed up. It gets messed up from travel. And I don't know, like not eating probably doesn't help. But I don't know, like it feels like the only way that I can like control my body in any way, shape, or form is like what I eat, how much of it I eat, and like how much I drink. Um, but right now I'm pretty dehydrated because I didn't want to pee that much on the train, and that's after drinking the last night, which mega dehydrated me. So my bladder's not happy. My care went great in the hotel. It was me, my mom, my sister sharing a room, so that was a little tight, but it was all good. Like we we stayed in my apartment and it's smaller than the hotel room, so like it's all good. That wasn't even hard. We My mom got a shower chair before we left. It was like $200. It was like foldable, could put in a suitcase, and we traveled with it, and that honestly was awesome. Worked freaking great for my care, so that was like definitely positive. And the roll-in shower works good for me, and like it was all good for us. The water and quality was and the bugs were definitely not awesome, but all in all, it was pretty comfy. I only slept like shit one night, but that wasn't because of the hotel or anything. That was other stuff going on. But it was hotel was cool, and the train back like I just like I didn't eat that much because I was like trying to trigger my tummy, so I was just kind of snacking the whole time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like ready to chew my arm off right now. I'm gonna order some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but I feel like I lost a couple elbows on the Chi-Town trip, so get my summer body ready. Watch out, ladies. um, but it honestly, all in all, I made it. Like I think my body's chilling outside my bladder being a little angry at me. Like my skin integrity is okay, and I definitely need some stretching, and I need like my bed for solid couple nights. But my feet aren't even swollen. Like my body feels relatively okay. Get some funny spasms, but that's just like 40, 50 hours in your chair. It's not advised, not safe, and only do it if you know your body very well and have people that can attend to you and help you out, because it's not advised and not safe. And honestly, like I did get out of my chair the first train trip. I got out for a couple hours onto the seats, but on the trip back, there wasn't even a seat for me to get out on. Like I
Oh
had
shit.
my spot in my chair,
No
but I
way.
didn't even have a seat
That
that
sucks. I
was
don't know if I could.
available. It was crazy. And my sister or mom would have swapped with me, in a hot sec if I asked them to or wanted to, but I just rocked it. I did like fold out more on the trip home and stuff and tried to like, my chair's pretty good, but yeah, didn't really sleep much at all. Um, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that
yeah,
was crazy. But I feel like it's like when all these things is we have to go through, and you're gonna make moves and make this a conversation for more people to talk about. So hopefully it gets
yeah,
easier. And
that's
like,
what we have to do.
thanks for taking one for the team, Tom. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
heck
You're a
yeah. I mean, it
trooper.
wasn't
For
taking
real.
nothing. I mean, for no team because other people do this every day. They just like don't necessarily have the platform to talk about it. So I'm really grateful and glad for the opportunity. And shout out Amtrak for the positive parts of the experience. But it's 2022. People like we got to work on some of this shit. Like not just for the
It's perfect.
disabled
Yeah.
people, but for everybody. And yeah, shout out Olivia again. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Like it's like honestly, I'm still not sure. He shook me up a little bit. Hearing about that train. I mean, that was my train. That was the train that my family was on when we went out to Chicago. Like, ooh, that's really scary and really
I
sad for the
know I was
people involved.
terrified when I first saw it, and so heartbreaking that it's
Yeah,
happening. And the fact that it was Chicago, like Los Angeles to Chicago, like I just was like a couple days later, like the chances are just so slim, and there needs to
Yeah.
be
That is
more
crazy.
available options for us.
yeah. And Angry Quad, what's with his swollen feet? I don't know. I can't tell you what causes edema outside of like lack of circulation. I think that's what causes it for me. And like I have bad circulation in my legs, so my feet get kind of puffy. If I spend too much time in my chair, my feet will get swollen. If I spend too much time in bed, my feet will get swollen. Traveling does funny things to my body. I get altitude sickness. Please let me know if anybody else in the chat gets this. I have I have ever since I was a kid, like extreme sensitivity to altitude change. So if I go up to like, 6, 7, 8,000 feet, my body starts to freak out. Like I get like really like weird nerve feelings. Like I feel like I gotta pee even though I don't. Like my body just kind of starts to freak. Like I get these like really tight, long spasms. Um, and I get like funny feelings in my head and my nose and like my sinuses. It's really weird. Um,
Damn. So I wonder how you will do on a flight, man, or if you
well,
definitely want to have your mom with you for
I mean,
sure.
I've been told because I've discussed this, like they have pressurized cabins, so
Yeah.
you don't necessarily feel the altitude change because anybody would feel it going up to 30,000 feet. Like you lose oxygen, you lose like pressure changes significantly less up there. Like things get funny. But they can pressurize cabins using physics to make you feel like you're normal. Going up to a few points in like Colorado and New Mexico, you go up to like 8,000 feet and you shoot up there pretty quick. And I don't know, you feel it, but one of the car attendants, or the not the car attendants, the conductor Nick, shout out. He let me take a picture with his conductor hat. I felt like a little kid, but it was cool. Um, and he said that he gets altitude sickness as well. So I don't know if it's just something that is unique to certain individuals, or I mean, I haven't heard any quads talk about it, but yeah, Peter says he lives in compression socks. I know a lot of quads and pairs that do, dude. It's a different struggle for different people, and thankfully I'm pretty good as far as my edema goes. But I don't know. I know some really active people that struggle with it that always wear compression socks. But you got to be careful when you're swollen. You are at greater risk for pressure sores. They form earlier when your tissue's all stretched out, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I'm
Circulation.
dealing with that right now. I have like a couple of pressure sores on my feet because of, I don't exactly know what it's because of, but I also deal with the swelling. and I think my spasms with my toes pressing so hard on my foot plates is causing me issues. So I have to go get that checked in a couple of days.
How I roll: too much salt, too much sitting with my feet down, not wearing socks and shoes will cause feet to swell up. Those things all affect me. So I put on socks and shoes, or usually at least socks, but almost always socks and shoes. Sometimes, like tomorrow, I'm not putting on shoes. No way.
I'm not putting
But
tomorrow is a no shoes day for Tom.
Yeah.
No shoes, no pants day.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be a nice, relaxing day. But I wear socks to keep the feet swelling down. Elevate your feet. I don't know what your bed situation is, but prop those feet up on a pillow, or my bed. The feet elevates, and it's just gravity. Help your circulation go back, and it's just like retaining water. Due to like poor circulation or too much salt. That's the other thing people forget about too. Thank you for pointing it out. Diet, high sodium diet. Man, I love me some ramen. Be careful eating some ramen, okay? Because that sodium will get you. But also cheeseburgers too, and potatoes and potato chips, all the good stuff. Watch your sodium intake, people. I've been living off of Lay's potato chips for the past 2 days too, so this is a really great message. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, you guys. I had to eat that maybe, and I had a turkey.
I'm gonna have to log off, you guys. It's been fun. I miss you guys all so much. I love you guys all so much. Everybody's starting to get home, so it's starting to get a little hectic. My dad just let my dog out.
You're good. You're good.
It's all
Freaking out
good.
a little
We'll
bit.
probably get wrapping up soon. I think it's
Thank you
been
so
a long
much,
day for
Brianna.
everyone. Yeah.
Pass our love along to yourself, your family, to Cage.
Right back
thank
on
so
all
much
you
for coming
guys.
on.
I appreciate all you guys so much. It's been amazing getting to know you guys all more and hanging out with you guys more. Like, I thought you guys were cool online, but you guys are just fucking amazing in person. And I just love us all together. And I love your families. And I love all of you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. And me and my brother are super grateful that we got to experience it and just feel blessed from the bottom of our hearts.
Same.
Thank you. Yeah, Brianna, you were awesome this weekend, and we love you too, and Cage. So you guys are family for sure.
I know, we gotta roll a little bro now, dude. Let's go. Like Em said it earlier, sibling squad, live to roll sibling squad, unite.
And TJ.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah, plus TJ.
No, TJ is always part of the fam. No, we appreciate our siblings.
Yeah, dude, you guys were all awesome. Honestly, the group we had out there this weekend was amazing. Like, it was just such a fun, awesome weekend. I mean, we're definitely missing a couple of our people. We were like, that's, we had a super
Mr. Main
cool
Man,
group.
Bobby.
So, yeah, but next time for sure. And that was honestly such a fun weekend. I mean, I'm exhausted, but like Tom said, like, let's turn around, let's run it back, let's do it again.
No, for real, dude. Maybe not the train. We gotta find a more easier.
Yeah, no train for you, man. Yeah, see, I had just a couple of plane delays, but nothing. Yeah, bro, you gotta go flights, man.
Guys, live to roll, you guys. Love you. Bye.
All right, bye, Brianna. Bye.
Oh.
All right, let me. There we go.
Luckily, I just had to drive this time. Well, TJ had to drive, but I just had to ride in the car.
Yeah, I know. How's you guys? Yeah, because you guys had a bit of a drive. I felt bad for you driving back that night. It was kind of late. We stayed up and hung out that last night quite a bit. So on Sunday.
That's all good.
So we got home. I got to work the next day. Had a good first day.
Awesome. Yeah.
Back to life.
Yeah, back to life. That's what. Yeah, yesterday me and Jeff just we enjoyed O'Hare for several hours, the airport. But it was cool.
Was the flight okay for you, dude? Like, all that was alright?
The flights were fine, except for the first one because there was a bunch of other cancellations and delays. Ours got pushed back an hour, which made our layover like 50 minutes. So I had to have the stewardess call the next flight and have them basically just hold the 2 front seats for us because they were already boarding. Like there was no chance of making pre-board by the time we got off the plane. So, but yeah, I made it. They saved the front row for us. We hopped in. We ended up having the whole front row. So the first flight we had like a space between us, and it was nice.
Hey, we got to shout out a couple comments again. Jeff, with another $20, man.
I know. Thank you, Jeff.
I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the sock money. I'll make sure we put it to good use.
He said something about weed money earlier, allegedly, but
that's allegedly. And yeah, exactly. Love you, mama. Miss you already. Wish we were still kicking it.
Alex.
Yeah, what up? Shout out to the fam. And Teddy Todd. Yeah, bro, we coming out to Houston, baby. So get ready to meet the Let's Roll fam in person. Get ready to be a part of the fam. All right? Because we coming in hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Much love from Houston. Yeah, definitely come out and meet us in Houston. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like a little slow right now, guys. I'm tired and I got high. So
yeah, bro. The weed definitely didn't have anything to do with that. Nah, just shit, dude. Big thank you to Shawn. I don't know if we've given like all the love we do to Shawn. Shawn, man, the man. I said over the weekend, the man, the myth, the legend, the gentleman, the scholar, dude. Like without you, bro, bringing the family together, and helping instigate all this magic and madness, man, it wouldn't be, bro. So thank you from like the bottom of my heart, man. Like this is, one of the most like amazing parts of my life, dude. So
we need the applause for Shawn.
Yeah, bro.
Should I give myself self-applause?
Give me a couple of the freaking buzzers. Yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, man, this has all just been awesome, family. It's been an awesome weekend, so I really appreciate it.
Hey, it's just cool, dude. You started this shit 7 years ago, man.
Just by posting how I transfer, man. I just wanted to show people that I cool quad transfer. That was the only reason because not enough people knew about it.
And we all
this is what it's turned into.
In this, but Shawn is out there, doing like the computer work, like doing this, like mixing behind the scenes you guys don't see every week, making the show look so good. Like, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We are, small parts of the puzzle, but just want to say thanks, man. Like, it's really super cool. Very, very amazing. Got some new flipping t-shirts, bro. My swag game is
and we even do have a new
man.
Yeah, dude, we have a bunch of cool shirts and stuff. I have to get the women's V-necks up, and then I have to get the new OG logo shirts up as well. But look, TJ's modeling the Rolling with the Homies on the back.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of people cruising around that expo with our shirts on. I know that. So not only our crew, but we had people just buying them, putting them on, rolling.
We met a lot of people. We're gonna get on the podcast. A lot of amazing stories to share. A lot of amazing people to talk about really cool, amazing things, like connects and everything. It's so worth it.
Yeah. Oh, Maya, you remember that one couple that were starting the nonprofit? They actually, it's like such a small community because they're from out east, but called Andrew because of like found Triumph online. And Andrew has been helping them start a nonprofit. And so we met them at the expo, and I actually ended up running into them at the airport. Like, unfortunately, I ran into them because their flight was canceled, and they had like a 6-hour delay. So they were stuck at the airport the entire day. So that wasn't good. But it was nice to run into them again and see people. Like, it's just crazy to have, like, these connections in the community and stuff, and meeting all that, like, other people like that, just doing.
Yeah, that was Chris and Tim.
Yeah.
And their nonprofit
Cindy,
is called Rebuild Better Together. Is the nonprofit.
Yeah, Rebuild. Yep. Yeah. So they were really cool, really nice people.
Yeah,
Olivia, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate your support. And I'm gonna hit you up, bro. Let's go and get some lunch soon. I wanna kick it with you and Oliver. Talk about nerdy stuff. It was humid out in Chi-Town. Yeah, we got rain one day.
Well, and Houston is probably as well going to be hot and humid, I believe, in August.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Tootie, thank you, too. All you guys, wow.
You 10
Oh,
bucks,
thank
dude.
you. So much love right now from the community. This is crazy. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate the support. And honestly, this is like helping this travel because I really need more funds for the Houston trip. But yeah, let's do this because if I can get everybody there, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're working on it. We're playing a bunch of different angles. But
Yeah,
travel
no,
is
I talked
key.
to a few bigger sponsors. I'm hoping we get some calls back, or I'll start reaching out tomorrow when I have a little more energy and feel slightly more alive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like still tripping because like I like just didn't really ever decompress after getting off the train. So I'm like, damn, I'm still back in Cali. I'm like, oh, where are we gonna go get dinner?
Yeah, bro, you need to get off and get some rest. So we will try to wrap this up. I don't know what else you
no,
got. Anything else you
it's
guys
all
want to
good.
share
It's all good.
or shout out for the weekend? When I did roll
Yeah.
around for like a little tiny bit, I got to jump in one of those track chair, action track chair, tank chairs, which was pretty dope. I got some pictures. That was fun.
Yo, dude, I got to
It was like
talk
the
to them
only
for a
thing I got to
while.
do that was.
I gave them our sponsorship stuff.
I did
we're
too.
supposed to, okay, sweet.
So yeah, no, I think
Alright,
they
yeah.
hopefully they actually talked about taking me on a trip or taking some of us out, like and doing like a little thing possibly. So that would be cool. We might
Yeah, let's
we're gonna look
go.
out for that in the future, guys. We're gonna do some live to
I
roll.
joked.
To roll
I
vacation.
joked. I told them to
Yeah.
give me one of the chairs.
All right, peace out, y'all. I'm about to go cook dinner for this girl before she go hungry.
All right, yeah, TJ.
Ready.
Thanks
TJ,
again, brother, for all the help, man.
I'm coming
You were the
back.
shit this weekend, man.
Make
You're the
dinner for
man.
one more, bro. I'll be there in like 40 hours.
Okay,
dog.
cool. All
40
right, I'll be.
40 hours.
Hey, yo,
Later,
miss you
TJ.
guys. Mad love. And hey, this is the first meeting. Live to Roll Content House. It's happening. 2 years
Let's
time.
Yes.
We're gonna look back on this video.
To roll.
Dude, I'm down. Let's do
We're gonna be
this.
chilling out here in LA, man, vibing. It's gonna be crazy.
There's no
But
I don't know if they have a
yeah,
Seattle Expo. If
no, they don't. I was
should.
just talking about that earlier. They have like any on the Pacific Northwest
They
at all.
rotate.
I don't think
They rotate cities every year.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna like. They have a few that stay the same, but I think they're always mixing it up.
Oh, Maya didn't say your favorite part. So
All right,
what, Maya?
Maya,
What was your
you're
favorite
right.
part of the weekend?
It
We didn't get.
Okay, so
Thanks,
of
Em.
course, my favorite part of the weekend was being able to hang out with y'all, our parking lot sessions, and then I really enjoyed being able to
Legendary.
meet other folks in the community and bringing them into our sessions and just being able to hang out and bond more. That was really fun.
That was fun.
I agree.
Yeah,
That
the
was
Literal
awesome.
booth was popping, and we got some cool pictures and videos. Like I can't wait to share with you guys. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty fried. And I gotta.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
And I gotta
We can wrap this up.
my bed.
Well, and I want to shout out Emma. I met
bodily
Tom's
pain.
sister Emma, and I love her to death. Okay, so
And that was
shout
your
out.
ask.
Yeah, big shout out. Big shout out to Em. Big shout out to Mama Conway too.
Yeah, you got
Alice.
the
you
families
are-
were awesome.
You are
dude.
the true
Emma and
queen.
Alice.
And same goes for
Truly.
Donna and Velma and Jeff and
Yes.
Paige and everybody else that was like a part of the magic. And yeah, love all you guys forever.
Yeah, dude.
And can't wait till we're all chilling again in person. And I'm looking forward to a couple weeks. LA, baby. Yo, let's start talking calendars now. I know y'all girls are busy, but we need at least one night where we can all party and hang together, okay? Set that aside.
No, we're gonna have to set that up. We'll have to work that out for
It's
sure.
a requirement. And yo,
definitely.
Maya, just like what we said too, any help you need out here in LA, you got family for life now. So, I mean, not that you didn't
Appreciate it.
before, but
Yeah.
we out here to help you guys out. Get out here if that's what you guys want to do.
Let's do.
Yeah.
So,
Ashley said we're moving.
Awesome.
for sure. Let's go.
Go.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Hell yeah, you guys. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Live to roll, fam.
Love you
Roll,
all.
everybody. Love y'all.
See you guys next week. Yeah, live to roll.